And I also, in that span of time, I reduced my carbohydrates to a large degree. And what people don't realize is a lot of natural guys start their contest preparations at like 20 plus weeks out. I didn't start mine till 16 weeks out, and that's probably my own fault. I learned with each contest preparation, and for future reference, I might start dieting sooner. But my problem is, usually by the time I pick a definitive show, I'm like 14 to 16 weeks out already. So I gotta be a little more proactive with that, in that regard. And you know, this year kind of creeped up on me quickly. It was January. I was still indecisive when I was going to compete. Didn't have any definitive plans. So mid-January, I was like, okay, I think I'm going to try to aim for a spring show. Then started getting to the end of January, and I was like, I better start dithering around. I gotta, you know, start cutting if I'm gonna be ready for the spring. So I was like 16 weeks out already. And so with that being said, guys, I'm kind of forced to make adjustments more frequently, and subsequently my physique will make changes a little quicker too. Give you guys an idea of what I started with. At the beginning of my contest preparation, my carbohydrates are probably about like 250 grams per day. Right now, we're at like 80 grams per day. So I was able to really have a lot more variety at that point. As you may or may not know, I'm an advocate of flexible dieting myself. You may have heard it referred to as, if it fits your macros, you gotta make sure you get your fiber in though. And so obviously I was able to have a lot more variety at the beginning stage in my diet. To give you guys an example, able to eat a lot more of these Skinny Cow ice cream. These are definitely a delicacy when dieting. At this point in my diet though, it's not worth trying to fit this in. Like I said, I only have 80 grams of carbs per day right now. But these have about 30 grams of carbs, 3 grams of fiber, 2 grams of fat, and 150 calories. So, you know, obviously at the beginning stages of the diet, you know, that's not bad at all. So it was definitely a sad day when I had to cut these out. But tomorrow's a refeed, so I'll be able to fit one of these in. Like I said, right now, my carbs are at about 80 grams per day. On my refeed, it's like 130 to 160. And now I've been eating a lot of these rice cakes because the carbs are low. If I portion my carbs evenly throughout the day, that gives me about 15 to 20 grams carbs per meal. So we got some of the plain salt-free ones, like this with a little bit of peanut butter. Got the caramel corn, a little higher carbs. And we got some cheddar cheese flavored ones too, which I've been eating with tuna. So there's a big discrepancy there in my carb sources from the beginning stages of my diet till now. But like I said, everything is coming together well, I believe. After tomorrow's refeed, I may drop my carbs down slightly again. Just really trying my best to come in optimal conditioning, because in the past that has been an obstruction for me. I've always had the size, always had the symmetry, but I just really have to focus on dialing the conditioning in. And if I can do that, man, I'm going to be a formidable threat to anybody. I promise you that. Just got to nail the conditioning, and I'll be good to go. So, again, thank you guys for the extra motivation, the encouragement. I don't know if there's anything else I wanted to bring up. We're going to continue to try to provide as much content as possible, get some more training videos up. 3 weeks out right now. Going to try to have another posing video update this weekend. We'll see. And now I'm gonna grab a bite to eat. Looking forward to tomorrow's refeed. Gonna try to fit some skinny cow in, and we'll be set. So, thanks again, guys. Stay tuned for a lot more to come.